coming. I'm gonna get some out of here. We got our sweaters on this morning. Because it's 12 degrees. It is so cold. It is so cold out here, y'all. It is so cold. So right now, when I last checked, the temperature says 18 degrees. I hope you can hear me. But I don't know what it is with the wind chill, because since I got up this morning, it has not been a real feel of higher than -2. So I'd like to think it's a real feel of at least 3 or 4 degrees right now, but I'm checking to see if the pond is frozen. Yep. Okay, he threw a rock or something and it went through. Or no, it bounced off, didn't it? Yeah, there it is sitting on top. That's frozen. Golly. Okay, so the back half there that's more in the sun looks like it's kind of thawed, but you can still see that it's got a layer of ice over it. Oh, but this front half, I guess, that hasn't had as much sun yet today, is frozen. I don't know the last time this pond froze. Golly. The snow has kind of started melting because the sun is hitting it. but it was completely covered from about 3 a.m. this morning, 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, until maybe an hour ago. It started thawing a little bit. Cabo and Delilah did okay. Last night we just keep them stocked up with hay, and during the night we moved their little bucket to the south side of the barn so that it can act as a windbreak against the north wind. They're gonna have hay bellies. I'm getting so much hay. It is just bitterly cold here. I know I'm singing to the choir, some of you who live up north. My Canadian friends, my UK friends, even just my North America, Northern United States friends. I'm just sounding really whiny, but we don't deal with this enough to be accustomed to it. Yeah, there's the dog water bowl. I can't see because my glasses are fogged up. Oh yeah, that is frozen solid. We've got a heater in the... Oh yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You can actually see the steam coming off. It doesn't make the water hot, it just keeps it at a drinkable temperature, but because it's so cold out, I can see steam coming off the water. We've got a heater in there. And then we've got 3 heated buckets in the pan because everything else is frozen. Ugh. I didn't even let the ducks out until just a few minutes ago, just before I started recording. And it's not quite noon today, Monday the 15th. And the dogs are unhappy because they're in the house. I just wanted to show you our setup. You're fine, you can go to the back, babies, but you can't swim. They like to spend all day on the pond. So I only have 1 heat lamp on in this big room right now, only because it's close enough to that little room that I'm hoping it'll at least create a little ambient heat for them. So there's 1 heated bucket. The second heated bucket that is shared between the 2 rooms. 3 heat lamps in this big room. It was 41 degrees in there when I let them out, so in spite of it being so cold outside, those lamps are helping to keep things warm in here. And then 3 heat lamps in this room as well, and a heated bucket. Girls, be quiet, I'm talking on the video. These girls are not strong enough to get themselves out of a pickle. If they get on their little pond here, because they like to float around in their little pond all day, but Richard was able to break up a chunk off of the top there, and it's starting to get a little slushy, but it was frozen solid enough that the first one that got on, it was too slippery and she couldn't turn herself around even to get out, so I had to take her out, and that's when I realized I needed to put those girls back into their room. All the buckets are frozen. We brought hot water out yesterday morning, and within 20 minutes it was frozen. So kind of exciting for us here, just because this weather is such a novelty. I find it interesting that the birds like to stay low to the ground a lot when it's this cold, even when there's ice or snow on the ground. Yesterday only the geese wanted to be back here in the backyard. The other ducks all wanted to stay in their big room. But I do have 3 of the ducks that usually stay the night together in the little room out here mixed with the rest of the flock, because they're good and healthy and strong now. Those 3 right there. I just like to let them spend the night with the other girls because they're just all very bonded. That's my little mama Willow right there. There's Jade. He only has 1 eye. 1 eye that works, and then his brother Jasper. It's fine, it's fine. I don't know what they're sounding the alarm about. There were no wild ducks here this morning. That city pond there was completely frozen over, but It looks like now that the fountain comes on at 8:15 every morning, and it's helping to break that up, and the sun is helping to slush it up for us. We got frozen dog poop from this morning. I'm not letting the dogs out without their sweaters. Let me show y'all their sweaters. And even in the house, they're staying in their sweaters. I don't know why he did this. Oh my goodness. Usually that's only locked if we do not want the dogs to get in the backyard. Or Cabo and Delilah to come up on the back porch. Wow, it's cold. I gotta get these dirty shoes off. Oh my goodness. Hey, let's show everyone your sweaters. Let's show everybody your sweaters. Come here. Yeah. There's her little skull sweater, because it's the smallest one we've got. Boone, where's your sweater? Come show everyone your sweater. Is Boone in there? And then show me your sweater, Boone. There's Boone in his sweater. Guys, there's Boone right there in the middle. Okay. Whew. Stay warm, folks. Got my fire going in the fireplace. We've had a fire every day for at least the last 5 days. And it goes all day long during the day, just so we can avoid having a $600 electric bill. Good girl, Keela. Of course, Yancey's living the life with her heated tank and her little platform. 100 degrees over by the thermometer. I might need to raise that heat lamp a little bit for her. Okay, that's all for this. What is that? What do you used to sound, Looney Tunes? That's all, folks. Dip, 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 dip. That's all, folks. Be safe, be happy, be well, be blessed, and stay warm. I'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye, everybody.